Cozy gaming continues to be incredibly popular, with players looking for various titles to enjoy from the comfort of the couch on a chilled night or snuggled into bed before they call it a day. One theme that works perfectly for cozy gaming is fantasy, and these worlds are usually explored while playing RPGs. Role-playing games are also brilliant for those looking for a relaxing night due to the commonly seen, non-linear titles that allow players to freely explore an open world and take part in other activities that aren't just battling enemies or exploring dungeons. With this in mind, welcome to Game Rant, everyone. I'm Bilal, and here's our ranking of the top 8 best cozy RPGs. At number 8, Coral Island. Starting off strong, Coral Island is an incredible RPG farming simulator that takes place on a tropical island. Players are left with a large field to fill with crops or farm animals, while also being tasked with bringing the town of Coral Island back to its former glory. Since a nearby oil spill occurred, the coral reef hasn't been the same, but thanks to the player and their adept skill for cleaning the ocean, they are sure to help not only the townsfolk but also the merfolk that live under the waves. Players can also fish or catch bugs when they want to relax, or even simply talk to the townsfolk and find love on Coral Island. Next up, Pokemon Legends Arceus. One of the coziest games to be enjoyed on the Nintendo Switch has to be Pokemon Legends Arceus, an RPG title that is unlike any other Pokemon game Nintendo has made. Trainers were left to explore a mostly open world where these Pokemon are sure to fight back against the person attempting to catch them. Sneaking around and watching these adorable pocket monsters in their ancient natural habitat can make for quite a relaxing experience. At 6th place, Hogwarts Legacy. While Hogwarts Legacy may have the occasional bit of wand combat for players to get stuck into, the cozy vibes of one of the best Harry Potter games to date cannot be denied. As players progress through the story of Hogwarts Legacy, they will unlock more features to get lost completing, instead of finishing the main story of the game. Players can help their fellow students or other people who live around the school with various quests, as well as adventure around Hogwarts collecting the ingredients needed for various potions the player is able to brew. Not to mention that once a player has attended a beast class, they will be introduced to the world of pets as well, allowing them to pet adorable and mystical creatures from the wizarding world of Harry Potter. You'll even be able to fly around Hogwarts and the ground on brooms and creatures, as it's a wondrous adventure for those who truly adore this magical world. At 5th, Wildermyth. Players who enjoy Dungeons and Dragons but don't have a party of friends to play with are in it for their own adventure that can also be incredibly relaxing to play. Wildermyth is a narrative RPG that has a variety of campaigns for players to get lost in. The game starts with the player creating their party of 3 adventurers and deciding their traits to give them their own little backstory during the adventure. And a classic at 4th place, Stardew Valley. Combining farming simulators with RPGs made for another incredibly cozy title that has not only seen its success being published on different platforms, but has led to a game that has continued to be updated since its original release in 2016. Stardew Valley is an adorable pixel farming sim with RPG mechanics, as players are allowed to freely spend each day in this cozy title as they see fit. While the main goal may be to run a successful farm, there are plenty of other activities to get stuck into as well. From mining to fishing or simply finding a life partner, players are free to live how they want to in Stardew Valley. At 3rd place, Dave the Diver. Dave the Diver is considered a casual adventure RPG where players are encouraged to explore the deep blue ocean in search of mysteries to be uncovered. By day, they fish and dive under the waves looking for adventure, but by night, they run their own sushi restaurant that sells what they caught previously. Although simplistic, this is perfect for a player looking for a cozy RPG to enjoy, especially as players are likely to see the beauty of the coral biomes. However, they should be careful how deep they dive if they wish to keep their adventure cozy. At Silver, Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 was one of the greatest releases in 2023, with many players going to the character creation screen as a way to wind down after a busy day. However, players are able to experience more than their creativity as a cozy gaming experience in Baldur's Gate 3, as turn-based combat allows players to take on each fight at their own pace. Not to forget to mention the heaps of pleasant dialogue between characters and their amazing stories, as the world is brimming with interesting characters and blossoming romances that truly prove why this RPG is loved by all. And the #1 spot, to no one's surprise, Skyrim. One of the greatest and coziest role-playing games players are likely to enjoy is the classic Elder Scrolls title of Skyrim. While this game can be quite the epic adventure of defeating dragons and exploring dungeons, players are free to explore the world as they see fit and therefore make it way easier. Whether it's mods or the vanilla experience, Skyrim really has it all. Some players may wish to make Skyrim into a cozy experience for themselves by doing a spot of fishing or walking the paths of the land looking for potion ingredients to make various elixirs to sell to merchants. With so many other tasks and places to visit, the world of Skyrim can be a wonderful place for any player looking for a cozy RPG to get lost in. And that's our ranking of the 8 best cozy RPGs. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.